Hi, guys.
I don't know. Fuck. Somebody asked us to do a behind the scenes video.
This is behind the scenes.
This is what happens behind the scenes.
You want to see it again?
Davo sits here and eats fucking biscuits, and I drink a cup of tea. Nah, we made this video for a purpose. It's a State of the Union address. I think we wanted to talk a bit about the pod.
And I'm Jim's anger translator.
It's true. Don't be that guy. We want to talk about the pod and what's going to happen with it and why we started doing it.
Don't be that guy. Yeah. No, come on. Continue.
Can I finish? Please can I finish? Yeah. Can I please finish? So we started doing the podcast because of reasons. No, because I wanted to do some things. I feel like a lot of the time when I'm on the blog writing text-based stuff, I don't get to communicate myself as, I guess, adequately as I'd like to, because as much as I would enjoy doing so, I don't have 50 hours a day to type out my complex opinions on various topics. I got Davo involved. I don't know, he was just hanging around, I guess.
I live in his house. He didn't know about it for a while, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
Lived in my shed for a few days, didn't even know about it at all.
There's a pull cord to my room. I live up there.
This cord hanging up behind us actually controls the heater to this room.
And the rest of the world. So that's why it's been so cold lately. We haven't really turned it on.
It's not that cold in the Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah, it is.
No,
It's summer,
I don't think it
so
is.
it's pretty cold. I live there, Jim. Have you?
Not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, I haven't, I guess. Our intentions with this were to sort of do a thing that you could use as a companion for the blog, because I know, like, people who get on USJ do so. You just sort of scroll on through and read the shit we carry on with, and you can read that and watch or listen to the podcast at the same time. I don't know. We'll keep doing it as long
Although
as...
it may get confusing.
Yeah, well...
If you read and listen to the podcast at the same time.
We try and...
And watch the video at the same time.
We try and keep it current as much as possible. But we only do it once a week, and we sort of scramble it together on the day we decide to do it. We don't script the podcast. I'm using like $100 mic and $100 fucking USB webcam. Like, it's not a professional setup. We just sort of scramble.
We're going to get it done.
We scramble it together on sort of a weekly basis. We're not professionals by any means.
I am.
Yeah, Davo is. Yeah.
As you can tell. The showmanship. It's next level, really.
It is. I'm personally constantly surprised, impressed, and amazed by your abilities to perform on the podcast. So I don't know.
And now Jim nonchalantly will say
a lot of people, I think the podcast is like not on topic for the blog, like it is. Like people who haven't listened to it before sort of think, oh, it's just like a random personal thing that this fucking idiots. No, it's not like that. We do talk about relevant things. Like, sometimes.
It just so happens that, like, on the blog, a lot of the material that happens to be stuff we've read in the news anyway will appear, because those are the controversial topics that everyone's talking about.
Yeah, we're literally sitting in the corner of our kitchen right now because we have this, I guess, sort of 50s diner table bolted to the wall set up.
It's cutting edge.
In our kitchen.
This isn't green screen behind us.
No, this is actually,
so you know,
and nor are we actually in
real
prison.
deal.
Nor are we actually in prison, which is something that somebody said to us before.
No. But for that tea, you get the shit stabbed up out of you.
Usually I drink beer or something. Well, I've already had like 6 beers, so I'm just going to have a cup of tea for now.
I've got a beer too.
Yeah, where is it? Oh, wait, there it is. I'll get it for you. No, I'll get it yourself then.
Just bring my beer back over here.
Well, I don't know. We're having fun doing it. We're going to keep doing it. Just, we'd appreciate a larger audience. So for those of you who weren't aware, this is how this works.
You're all appreciated.
This is how this works. We just sit in the corner and riff about shit.
But there is, there's prior planning. There's a lot of skills
Bit.
involved. There's credentials, which I'm sure like a lot of you will have to go and seek further education, tertiary level education, in order to get to this level in life. But,
Well, 50% of this podcast
Some people can, I guess, fluke it as well.
50% of the podcast is university qualified. I'm not going to tell you which 50%. It's actually half of me and Davo each.
Yeah, top half of me.
One half of me. Anyway,
can we swap that? I prefer to have my bottom half educated into college.
Well, you've already said it now, so it's too late. This is where the bar is for this. We just sit down for an hour a week and talk about shit, and then I edit it, and up it goes.
Yep. But it is in a studio.
We're actually about to do the 5th episode. It's going to be entitled Man Flu Edition because I have a pretty savage cold.
And I reckon I reckon that Pete's cat cam is going to blow up after this one.
If those of you who doubted our influence on the series,
have a look at the views history.
Pete's cat cam. Every week when we do a podcast, Pete's cat cam just blows up in a big way. I'm not saying that's because of us. I'm just saying that it almost definitely is because of us. Yeah.
Modestly.
We're going to kick it off like a dead leopard's head. We're going to start recording this new podcast, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you don't, tough shit. See you later. Anything to say, Davo?